Hello everybody, this is Astocky here and welcome to another Minecraft video. In this video you can see that I am running the Astocky Team Launcher version 2. Now this is release candidate 9, which means it's not yet released to the public, but a huge thanks to Ryan the Almighty, who has done an absolutely fantastic job of putting together a launcher that's even better than the previous launcher. This is just amazing. Again, it has access to the same packs. You've got the Astocky pack, Hero Craft Reloaded, Solitary Craft, the Almighty pack, and you've still got an excellent way to launch vanilla Minecraft if you want to. You've got the same settings options where you can change the language, set the amount of RAM you want, set what screen size you want. Again, all brilliant stuff. When you first run the launcher, it'll ask you to put your login details. You can change those at any time that you wish to. But now, I guess what I would like to show you is how the launcher works. So I'm going to start with the Astocky pack at the moment, and I'm just going to uninstall it, just so that you guys can really see kind of what's going on with it. So what you have now is you click on the settings button, and sorry it's looking a little glitchy, hope it's not looking the same view, I think it's the recording program I'm using, but you can now pick which particular version that you want. So if you have a version that you like or a version that you know works for you, you can choose to use that. The always use development builds option might not be available to you guys yet. I'm not 100% sure exactly how that's going to work. I know that allows us as the people who create the packs to basically do a test whenever there's a new mod that comes out and make sure that it works. But Astocky Pack 2 Beta 2.2 is the current latest version for me, for my pack. It's not quite finished yet, which is why it's still in beta. And I would also like people who watch this video who would like to test it out. The Astocky Team launch with all the packs is going to be released sometime this weekend. That's going to be the weekend. Today's Wednesday. I'm recording this video, so it's the weekend coming up in like 3 days' time. Not 100% sure when. I know Ryan the Almighty is hanging out to be able to release his pack with Red Power 2. Assuming LRM gets around to releasing it, he'll be releasing the pack. But basically, I'm going to hit save. Now you have the option to install or to create a server. I'm going to click on install. Now as soon as you click on install, it will download minecraft.jar and then bring you up this pop-up box. This will allow you to select any optional mods you want. So you can see all the mods that are here are part of my pack. We'll just really slowly go through them. There's Minecraft Forge, Optifine. There's more village biomes. It's saying the more village biomes logic edition twice. I'll have to check that out. That could be a bit of a bug on my part. Code Chicken Core, not enough items, inventory tree, raised minimap, Twilight Forest, Jammy's Furniture mod, Clay Soldiers. Now the My Manager pack is required for Clay Soldiers to work, so just don't worry about that. That's not a mod you've probably ever heard of. Metallurgy, once again, fantastic mod. Ropes Plus, Tree Fella. Typo there, craft and enchant. I'll fix that up. Like I said, still beta. The backpacks mod, the double doors fix mod, and Z's farming mod. Now I've tried to keep it as close to my last Astocky pack as I could, but some of the mods have not updated, which means your worlds from the last Astocky pack with the last Astocky launcher aren't going to be compatible. I'm a bit disappointed about that myself, but it has allowed me to add Z's farming mod back in, which is a mod that I really like, which also includes a few new weapons and the ultimate fist. I've also taken out a few of the mods that didn't play that nicely with servers, so this is now going to be completely server compatible, and I'm hoping really soon to be able to start up some multiplayer with you guys joining me on my server. But for now anyway, like I said, it's still in test, so if you would like to test it, post a comment in the video or send me a PM and I'll pick a couple of people. Depending on how many I get, it'll either be at random or the first couple of people, depending on how many people apply, and I'll give them special access to this launcher and the ability to do some testing. But anyhow, now you can't actually select or deselect any of these because I have no optional mods in my pack at the moment. I'm thinking of making craft and enchant optional for those who don't like that particular way of crafting, and I'm also thinking of making some of metallurgy optional for those who maybe don't want to have quite so many different kinds of ores and things. But either way, we now click install and it pops up in the same way saying that it's now downloading Minecraft Forge and says make sure you save it to the downloads folder. You click OK and it will pop up your browser, which I just realized mine's the wrong size, so here we are. Got to wait for the AdFly link to come up. click skip add. So here we are, and then we hit save, and then you just have to save it. In this case I called mine ATL2 is where I've put the files, and then there's the downloads. You can see I've already got almost all the mods saved here. I just wanted to just demonstrate one or two of them just to show you. So it's now saved. I close my browser and click OK. It will now go to the next one. This particular one here, at the request of Atomic Striker, we have decided to make it a little bit differently the way you download Ropes Plus. So if you click OK, it will actually take you to the website for Ropes Plus, which is the atomicstriker.net/Ropes Plus, and you actually have to manually download. So the one that you want is you want the download for 1.4.4/6x, and I use the Sugar Sync, but either of these work. And then once you click on that link, it's much the same from that point on. So we click download, save it to the same place. It's now done. Now assuming that you had downloaded all of them, because that was the last mod that I need, I've got the rest of them. You can see in the background there the rest of the mods. You click OK. It now runs through the process of installing it, extracting it, adding the mods it needs to, cleaning things up, sets up the config, and now we're ready to go. So at this point, you can choose to back your saves up. You can choose to have a look at what mods are in the pack, or check the changelog for the pack. If you click on changelog, I'm not 100% sure it's going to work. No, there we go. It's not going to work at this stage because we obviously haven't released the Astocky Team Launcher 2 yet. But as soon as that's released, you'll have that. And then, like I said, we have the ability here to go to the Astocky pack, Hero Craft, Solitary Craft. Look at that. Solitary Craft 5, bigger than ever. I don't know how to add that screen yet. As soon as I work out how to do that, mine's going to be at least that cool, maybe cooler. Wow. Ryan has to go and outdo us all. But yeah, here we go. So I'm going to stop the video now, and the reason for that is this recording doesn't work very well once I actually start playing Minecraft. But basically, once you click play, it'll pop up with a box. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to click it and we'll show you how it goes. So you click play, it pops up here with a box, comes up to the install screen, runs for a little while, and there we are. So Minecraft 4.5, 24 mods loaded. There is a mod that I'm waiting on to be released, which will make it 25, and if anyone can think of any other mods that aren't in the pack that you'd like to see, post it in the comments as well, and I'll check them out and see if they fit within the theme of what I've got for the pack. But like I said, there's quite a lot of good mods in there. I'm pretty happy with the mix of mods, and what I'm going to do now is pause the video for a second, and I'm going to come back after recording with my, well, I'm going to change over recording to Fraps so I can actually start to record Minecraft, and I'll be back in a second. Hello everybody, this is Astocky here, and welcome to the second part of this video, which is me playing, or at least demonstrating, the Astocky pack for 1.4.5. You'll kind of have to get used to the fact that I've had to overdub this. I've had a bit of a audio recording error, so we just got to let it run. Now you're about to notice a bit of a bug, in that I'm falling. I'm falling quite a lot, and it's quite annoying, and I don't know what's causing it. Now the pack is currently in beta, so there's a few things that are not 100% correct about it, but if you can think of what it is that's causing this particular issue, please let me know. I'd be happy to know what it is. But basically the way to fix it is to just put yourself into creative mode and just fly for a second and then land, and then the problem goes away, and you can then quit. Sorry, that sounds just a bit too loud there. You can then quit and then go back into the world, and everything works just perfectly, just normally. It just seems to just be a little bit glitchy when it first spawns in. So I guess I might quickly show you that, you know, everything is just a regular 1.4.5 just with some mods. So it's, you know, it's a vast step up that allows you to have all the new features. I'm actually just going to see you can get the foraging stick here from Z's Farm mod. Now this should be dropping I guess seeds from different kinds of plants like onion seeds and things like that, and it's not doing it at the moment, so I might have to have a bit of a look to see what it could be that's causing that to not work the way that it should. And also the stick's not taking any damage, which could be I mean, the mod's still in beta at the moment, like my pack, so that there's potentially some little issues with it, but you can see there that, you know, it is dropping corn seeds, and in general the mod works pretty well. There's just a couple of little things that aren't working, so when he fixes that, I will probably update it in the pack. But for now, I'm just going to do a quick fly around and just show you a few different things. So yeah, so it's 1.3.2, you know, normal kind of 1.3.2. You can see you've got your cocoa beans up there on your jungle trees. Sorry, it's at 1.4.5. So yeah, you have your cocoa beans up there, all your regular kind of animals and things spawning. You can see just there is an apple tree from Z's Farm mod. That was the zoom from Optifine showing that it's working. Now just going to quickly head underground and try and see if I can show some things from Metallurgy, just to show that the ores are spawning the way that they should. Oh, there we go. That's a white thing. Don't know what that is. Kind of looks almost like bones, but it's not. And then we have that green ore, which I think is like the Promethium or something like that. So, you know, all of the world generation works right now. Yeah, this was... I don't like the sound of the new cows. You'll probably hear me say that an awful lot once I actually start the Let's Play up. I think particularly the breathing of the cows is just really creepy. But, you know, each to their own. Some people, I'm sure, like it. And what I'm just quickly trying to do just here is just kind of fly around a little bit just to show some of the new village features. I've once again got the More Village Biomes mod installed, which allows you to have villages spawn in places they normally wouldn't spawn. So, you know, you can now get them to spawn in forests, you can get them to spawn in snow biomes, lots of different places they wouldn't normally spawn. Obviously they still spawn in deserts and they still spawn the way that they used to, but I've also added a new thing which is called the logic additions to villages, and what it does is it changes the logic in the way that villages work. So normally when you put a door down, you have to have a roof, and then you have to have kind of two spaces behind the door for the village to detect that door, and for the villagers to be able to kind of count that for spawning golems and things like that. What this new mod Logic Edition allows you to do is it allows you to put the things underneath the ground, and once you put them under the ground, you then have the flexibility to kind of lay the villages out the way that you want and make it look more like a village. So instead of having to have like 1,000 doors just to have like a village of 20 people sort of spawn, you can now throw them underground and make it look more normal, or more customizable, and it'll allow you to have better opportunities to exploit some of the new trading features and you know, things like that with a bigger village. So I think that's pretty cool. You can see there that you're just flying over a couple of the other ores that are in the mod. Just having a bit of a cruise around just to quickly see if I can maybe see a village, just have one show up just so I can show you how cool they look. Particularly because now that it's 1.4.5, you know, there are carrots and there are potatoes and there are other things that, you know, obviously aren't in the vanilla. Now there are also carrots and some other different foods from Z's Farm mod. So they certainly don't clash in terms of items, but they might clash a little bit in terms of game balance. I'm going to have a bit of a look at that myself and see what I think of it. But I think in terms of carrots and things in Z's Farm mod, they're pretty rare anyway. And you know, if you want to make like a carrot salad and things in Z's Farm mod, you need to have Z's carrots anyway. So you could end up with 2 carrot farms being necessities. So I'm just showing here that the tree fella mod is in. So, you know, everything all kind of chops down normally. So I haven't quite finished updating the file yet. Just a little bit of a glitch there. It's I think it could be an Optifine glitch because it looks as though there's a tree there, but it's not actually showing it. So the game's registering it, but it's almost like a laggy server glitch, which is really odd for single player. So you can see there that there's a tree there. It just doesn't know that it's there. But now that I put the block down and knocked it, it's fixed it. But yeah, like I said, I haven't updated all of the metallurgy. Creepy cow breathing, almost like a stalker kind of breathing over my shoulder. But yeah, I haven't updated all of the config files yet. but like I said, this is still beta. What I'm really interested in is you guys PM me, or post a comment on the video if you would like to be a beta tester for this pack. I'm going to pick, probably at random, I'll pick a couple of people, or if I don't get many responses, I might just pick everyone, just to let a couple of people test the pack and the launcher out before we go live this weekend. I mean, Ryan's done an excellent job, and yeah, it's going to go live this weekend, basically no matter what. So stay tuned for next week when there's a new version. Thanks for watching. Astocky out.